Table of Contents: Foreword Chapter 1, The Basics Chapter 2, Why We Get Stressed Chapter 3, Coping and Simplifying Chapter 4, Get Moving Chapter 5, More Tips to Simplify. Wrapping up -3. Foreword. Do you ever feel down, stressed, or anxious? Millions of Americans struggle with stress, anxiety, or mood problems. They can wear and tear on your body, leaving you feeling tired, drained, and empty inside. Over time, stress and anxiety can build, causing you to be less productive, anxious, tense, and even unhappy. A poor mood can make you irritable, impatient, and hurt your relationships. You may find it tough to focus, stay motivated, or accomplish tasks. Your mood and mental well-being affects every part of your life, for better or worse. While poor feelings can negatively impact your activities, relationships, and work, a happy, balanced mood gives you the tools you need to be successful and enjoy life. Gaining and maintaining a positive mood can be tough. Until recently, there have been few options for those looking to boost their mood. Some people suggest exercise, breathing routines, or careful diets. Simplify and distress: changing your habits to cut the stress and be happier. -4. Chapter 1, The Basic Synopsis. Is it possible to exist without stress? No. Thinking about stress in terms of defeating it is beating the beast with the wrong stick. Stress is frequently handled as an unwelcome guest. Let us set the record straight. Stress is an inseparable part of life. Simplifying may some of the times be overwhelming. The sum of stuff you have in your life and the sum of things you have to do may be too huge a mountain to undertake. However, you don't have to simplify it all at once. Do one matter at a time, and take little steps. You'll get there, and have fun doing it. As a matter of fact, you are able to do small but important things today to begin living the simple life. -5. The basics. Is it possible to exist without stress? No. Thinking about stress in terms of defeating it is beating the beast with the wrong stick. Stress is frequently handled as an unwelcome guest. Let us set the record straight. Stress is an inseparable part of life. Stress is what drives you. Stress gives you that push and motivation when, say, you're gearing up for an important exam, or working on a vital project, or going to give a significant presentation, or preparing to appear in a job interview. Stress, by and of itself, isn't bad. It turns good or bad depending on how you perceive it and how adequate you think you are to cope with it. Confronting stress is a skill and an art. If you prefer to live a happy and productive life, you have to learn how to cope with it. Stress. Fact: stress is energy. If you do not process it the correct way, it will devour you. Coping with stress is a science. Anybody who prefers to live a happy and rich life needs to learn it. It's worth committing some time and effort to controlling something that has so many extensive consequences for the tone of our lives. Accompany me on this energizing journey, which can bring a modification in your life, and determine how you too can make your life stress-free or with significantly less stress. -6. Let's get started. How come stress happens? Tension is an inevitable part of life. Your stress can develop out of any of the following 3 emotions. 1. Frustration. It's a state of dissatisfaction arising out of unrealized needs or unsolved troubles. It's characterized by feelings of tension or anxiety. For instance, you may be frustrated due to the very much deserved promotion that you didn't get, a disagreement with your boss, mounting up debt, or something as simple as arriving tardy to the office. Aside from outside circumstances, frustrations may be due to a few personality traits, like unrealistic expectations, unwillingness to change, maybe it's or lack of accomplishments. 2. Conflicts. This is a circumstance when you're caught between suitable but incompatible desires. For instance, you want advancement in the workplace, but are not willing to relocate to a fresh and new city. You desire a penthouse but must get rid of other luxuries that you're capable of savoring right now. 3. Pressure. This is the requirement that the business of living gets to you, and it is definitely inevitable. Job requires more time, kids.